This is the door organizer. So when your kids have homework and they're coming home from school, sometimes the delay is that they can't find any of their supplies. So let's organize it here on the door hanger. This is just from the dollar store. It's a shoe organizer. And all it is I have 3 children, so they each have a row. And they all have the same supplies, so they know where to find the rulers, or scissors, pencils, and glue sticks, whatever it is that you need. But right here in the middle, this is the really important part. There's a lot of paperwork that comes home that needs to be signed. So mom has a mail slot, and they stick their mail right here for you. So once you've signed everything, put it right back into theirs, and they can take it back to school. And the best part is their supplies go right back in so that the next day they know where to find them. This is called the stop sign. So we have this hanging at our door. It is COVID back to school, so it's a little different this year. So we want to remind our kids what they need to bring before they walk out that door. So do they have their homework, their lunch, their mask, and hand sanitizer? So they do a mental quick checklist, and then they're good to go. So here's a snack hack that's really easy. This is a dish drying tray that goes over your sink that I got from the dollar store. And so all you do is get the snacks ready on Sunday night for the whole week, and you put them all in here so that the kids can just open the fridge door. This slides out, they can choose their snacks, and it slides back into the fridge really easy, taking up only a little tiny bit of space. And what's really cool is as the week goes by and the food lessens, this can shrink and take up less space in your fridge. This is a clock face that will help kids who are visual. And you know what? 85% of learning for kids is visual. So this one is not exactly what it would look like. You would actually want to color right onto the face. So if you could go to the dollar store and get a clock that you could take apart so that you could actually draw and color these pie segments right onto the face of a clock, it is absolutely perfect and works so well for a child who's visual to see when time is up for certain tasks and when they're moving on to the next one. Simple and easy. The key to success for your children are daily visual schedules. Studies will show that children as young as preschool age benefit from visual schedules because they cooperate better and become more independent, all because they can see and predict what is happening next. It's like saying to your child, in 5 minutes we're going to grandma's. Not because they can count down 5 minutes when they're young, but because they are preparing for an event transition. So that is exactly what visual schedules do. It provides smoother event transitions. And right here we have Easy Daisies. This is the preschool, kindergarten, early primary grades, and this is for school-age kids. So what happens with this is there's a to-do side and a done side. And that kinesthetic move when your child picks up from the to-do side and places it over in the done side, it's like getting a pat on the back, how you feel as an adult when you cross off a to-do list. It feels pretty good. So we're teaching children an intrinsic reward. Instead of giving them a sticker or a lollipop or $1 when they've done their task, they will feel that they did it, and that is the reward we want our children to learn, an intrinsic reward. So right here, this is for the older kids. So when we are listing their day, we might even show what happens at the end of their day so that they know that there's sports or a sport activity at the end of school. And the reason the length of the board is this length is we want to list no more than 5 to 7 tasks because we don't want to overwhelm a child. It's specifically designed this way so that you are helping your child become independent and successful at a specific routine. For example, here is a morning routine, the most stressful time of day for any family that is busy with kids. So right here, you're just showing what you would like for your child to become independent at in the morning. And Easy Daisies also has French stickers inside so that you can have your entire kit in English or in French. So we have those French stickers that just go right on top. So Easy Daisies is made for the purpose of helping kids have easier days, and that's how it got its name, Easy Daisies. This is our command center at home. So this was a wall in our kitchen that I painted with magnetic paint, and then I also covered it with chalk paint. So it is very functional and easy to do. Of course, we start with our menu for the week, and this also allows us to budget and plan for the week. And of course, then the kids aren't asking, what's for dinner, but they can actually help them prep for dinner. And we have our monthly calendar, and we have our daily visual schedule, which helps kids to just understand what's the flow of the day, their expectations, and it just de-stresses when you have a daily visual schedule because kids feel more confident and are more cooperative with their day. And here I have little organizers that I also picked up from Staples. So all of this you can get from Staples. These organizers helps with all that tons of paper that comes home from school so that we can get everything organized, including tests, anything that needs to be kept or that is important. We have it all here in our command center. Let's talk about creating an effective homework station. So I went over to my local Staples and I picked up everything that I needed. So this goes right onto our shelf. And the reason we want to have an effective homework station is we want to help set our kids up for success. When everything they need is in one spot, they can find it. There's no time wasted on not being able to find a calculator, a stapler, scissors, and all that other stuff that they may need. So this one is very easy. I have lined paper, I have graph paper, plain paper, staples, tape, scissors, everything. And you could also, if you don't want to use a shelf, you can also stick this, which is just from the dollar store, and it's just a utensil organizer, and you can put your pencils, glue sticks, markers, everything in there, and easy to organize, and you can close that drawer so it's neatly put away. And of course, you can head on over to Staples to get your Easy Daisy so that your child is set up for success because they can visually see what is in their day. And visual schedules help children become more independent and cooperative with their day. So all of this will help your children to be more successful at home. This is our pantry door. And the reason I chose it is because it's a high traffic area. My husband sees it, my kids will see it, and I will see it. So this is a new Easy Daisies product. It's called Our Family's Week, and it is a re-stickable, removable poster that is dry erase friendly, and you can use a wet erase marker as well. So what is important here is with COVID times, our 3 kids who are in 3 different schools have 3 different start times every day. And it can be very confusing for not just the children, but for the parents as well. So here we can actually list down and see that each of our children and what their week looks like. For example, if we look at Monday, each of them has a different start time, but now we won't be confused because we can visually see it. And we could also list the activities of every day as it goes. And so it's very easy to follow and quick for everyone to be on the same page. My favorite, of course, is the meal planning here. So if we can list what we're having for dinner each night, it helps with our budgeting, and it also helps for the children to be able to help with meal prep. So easy peasy. I thought I should just mention these cute little clips here that I have also on our pantry door. And these are just clips that I have so that the kids can stick a notice that I need to see or that they need to return back to school. But it's also great for clipping on birthday invitations because if it's visible, you will remember. So this is our pantry door. This one here is for those who are going to preschool or daycare. And it's teaching life habits, and we want good life habits to stick. So here are the potty steps, and we have visual drawings because they aren't reading yet. And of course we also have the words. So this is teaching the life skill of how to go potty and making sure to remind great habits like washing your hands after you flush, and of course turning off the lights. So this is made out of a vinyl that is restickable and repositional. It does 0 damage to the wall. And voila, so easy, and you can put it in every single bathroom. Okay, one more hack. Did you know that having a household plant increases productivity by 15%? So the next time your kids are doing homework, you might want to stick a plant in the middle of that table.